Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol POTN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today the price made a really nice move. I mean, when you consider where it was at its low point, I mean, to think that some poor, I shouldn't be laughing, but to think that some poor souls sold their shares right there, and then literally the price bounced up and closed right there. There's no doubt about it. Any rational person would say this was a very nice bounce. There's no doubt about it. But that does lead to the valid question, is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just a knee-jerk reaction dead cat bounce? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And it all revolves around a single level, and that level I've talked about several times before, right here at 40 cents. So we move it up, 39.40 cents, whatever floats your boat. The point here being, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movement with true power, so a bounce that's actually going to be a true bounce, is going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to continue to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement has true power and a bounce is truly a bounce, it's not going to go back to where it was, because that would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 40 cents. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range that it just came from down at these lows. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. I'm not saying this will happen, but this is just totally to illustrate a point. Let's say the price actually comes down here, bounces around, and then starts to head back up like that. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, the overall stair steps are still very clearly headed in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what you want to see. That's what a truly strong move is going to do. It's going to make progress forward, and in this situation, I'm defining and quantifying make progress as the 40-cent mark. As far as levels of resistance, nothing new here has changed from previous videos. 55 cents is that initial one. If the bulls can push through that, the next key level to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line up there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. So any way you slice it, very nice move today. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum next week? We shall see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.